guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Michelle Helidy, just in case you didn't know. So today, Mama created a quick night out slay look. I like to call it quick because it took me between 25 to 30 minutes when normally my makeup takes me a lot longer than that. So anyways guys, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. If you are interested in this look, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and did my brows before, you know, filming this tutorial. And I used the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. It looks like this. I actually mixed both colors to create this brow today. And then I set my brows with some of my Dial soap and my NYX Brow Pencil spoolie, you know, I went like this, and I set my brows like that. So I'm gonna start with my eyes first. I'm gonna use my MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour extended eye base, and I'm going to just apply this with my fingers. For today's eye look, I'm actually gonna use my Tartelette In Bloom palette by Tarte, and to set the eye base first, I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is called Smarty Pants. With my Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. I'm gonna use two shades from my Z palette today. I'm gonna take the color Burnt Orange by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It looks like this. And taking that same Sigma E40 brush, I'm actually going to apply this shade on my lid, and I'm gonna use it as my transition shade. I'm also gonna use this shade by Anastasia Beverly Hills called Sienna. It looks like this is like a really pretty warm brown. That's what I'm gonna call it, a warm brown. And I'm gonna use a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just going to apply that right underneath the Burnt Orange shade just to warm up the eye look a little bit more, because I'm going to use some neutral brown, so I just want to keep the eye look just a tad bit warm. I'm going to use the same brush, the Sigma E25 brush. I'm going to go into the Tartelette In Bloom palette. I'm going to take a little bit of this Rebel shade right here, and I'm just applying it right underneath the Sienna shade. The next shade in this palette that I'm going to use is the shade right here called Leader, and I'm going to use a Morphe G18 brush. It looks like this. It's like a really dense crease brush, and I'm focusing that color right here on my outer V, on the outer portion of my crease, and just mainly focusing it like on the outside, and then whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to sweep it a little bit like this. I'm going to take my Sigma E25 brush with nothing on the brush, just whatever's on it, and I'm going to blend all of this out because, you know, we don't want no harsh lines. Going into the Tartelette In Bloom palette again, I'm going to take this really pretty coppery, bronzy brown shade, and it's the shade called Firecracker, and this is going to be the only color that I'm wearing on my lids. I'm going to pat this eyeshadow in with my fingers because I find that this eyeshadow goes on the best with your fingers. I've tried it with, like, you know, really good like packing brushes, and I feel like with your finger has a better color payoff. Again, taking my Sigma E25 brush, I'm gonna go like right on top of that copper shade just to blend all of that out. So I applied my wing liner and my falsies off camera just to save some time. And to do my wing liner today, I used an Inglot Gel Liner in the number 77. It looks like this. And to apply that wing liner, I used a Sigma E06 wing liner brush. It looks like this. It's like a very thin wing liner brush. I love this brush, actually. It's like a bomb brush. And the lashes that I wore today are, no surprise, is the KOKO lashes in the style Queen Bees. Alright guys, so let's move on to my face. I'm gonna use a Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer, and I'm just going to apply this primer in my problem areas, like my smile lines, and a little bit on my nose in areas that I tend to be a little bit more porous. I'm also going to be doing some color correcting today. I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Camo Crayon Corrector in the color, where's the color on this? Oh, it's Apricot, color Apricot. So I'm going to apply this right here where I have some veins and discoloration, and I'm also going to apply some underneath my eyes. And to blend all of this out, I'm going to use a Sigma E27 brush. Using an e.l.f. highlight brush and my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the color Medium Deep, I'm just going to set all the areas that I color corrected really quickly just to like put it all in place. That way it doesn't move around when we apply our foundation. Okay guys, let's move along. So the foundations that I'm using today are my True Match foundation by L'Oreal and my HD foundation stick from Makeup Forever. I'm going to take some of my True Match foundation and I'm going to apply it with an e.l.f. powder brush. And I'm going to focus it mainly in the middle of my face where my smile lines, you know, crease and where I tend to get a little bit more oily. So this foundation is more matte, so it's just going to look better because it's not going to enhance any pores or my smile lines. Then I'm going to take my Makeup Forever HD foundation stick in the color Y445 and I'm going to apply it on the rest of my face in the areas where I'm a little bit more dry. So for concealer today, I'm going to use my favorite concealer at the moment, which is the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer in the color Medium Tawny. And I'm just going to apply these in the places that I want to highlight, so underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and my chin. To blend all of this out, I will be using a Morphe G2 brush. To warm up my face today, because I'm looking hella ghostly right now, I'm going to use my Hourglass foundation stick in the color Chestnut. And I'm just going to apply it in areas that I want to warm up my face and like contour, you know, cream contour with it. So to blend all of this out, I'm going to be using one of my favorite brushes for cream contouring, and it is a Real Techniques sculpting brush. I'm going to take my Morphe G2 brush and I'm going to just blend underneath my eyes again, you know, just to prevent any creasing because I'm going to bake. So I just want to blend all of the concealer out one more time before baking underneath my eyes. So to set my eyes and bake, I'm not going to bake, but you know, a little something. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the color Medium Deep with the same e.l.f. highlighter brush that I used before. I'm going to take a decent amount like that and then tap the excess off. And then I'm going to go underneath my eyes and set the concealer. This is what I like to call like an express bake. You know, it's not like I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm going to bake underneath my eyes and wait like 10 minutes. I'm just setting my concealer and setting areas that I know are going to either get greasy or, you know, lines like my smile lines are going to show up and stuff like that. So I just like to focus a lot of the powder in those areas. So to bronze out my face a little bit more, to set the Hourglass foundation stick that we used to contour with, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion bronzer. You already know. This is my bronzer right here. And to apply this bronzer today, I'm going to use my Sigma Dual Fiber F50 brush. To contour my cheeks a little bit more and chisel them out, because we're going out tonight, so you want to look a little extra. I'm going to use my Too Faced Dark Soleil bronzer and my Real Techniques Dual Fiber brush, and I'm just going to focus the contouring shade right here on this outer portion of my cheek, like in this socket right here. Look at that. Boom. Boom. You know? So for highlight today, I'm going to be using the beautiful Dose of Colors and Desi and Katie collab. The highlighter shade is called Fuego and it looks like this, just in case you haven't seen it. And I'm going to apply this highlight with my Morphe 310 brush. I'm gonna be gentle because this, look at that, I'm just dabbing it. This highlight is like intense, so definitely be cautious. But I mean, apply it how you want to, you know. If you want to be seen from the club and you want to be like, I'm here, you know, signaling your friends, like, go ahead, boo, go ahead. I'm gonna take a little bit with my finger and apply some on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Y'all already know. Blend all of this out. Put a little bit on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, because I'm trying to glow tonight. So for blush today, I'm going to use my Milani blush in the color Rose d'Oro. Y'all already know. It's one of my favorite blushes. And to apply this, I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. So to quickly finish up my eyes, I'm going to go back in my Tartelette in Bloom palette and I'm going to take a Morphe M506 brush. I'm going to use the shade Rebel in the palette, which is this shade, and I'm going to just put a little bit of this underneath my eyes to smoke out my under eye a little bit. Give it a little zhuzh, a little love, a little dimension. And then I'm going to go in with the color Leader, which is this really pretty, rich fudge chocolate shade, and I'm just gonna focus it on the outer portion of my eye right here. I'm not gonna drag it, just focusing it right here, you know. I will be putting some mascara on from my bottom lashes, and the mascara that I'm using is my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. So for my lips today, guys, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild lip liner in the color Chestnut, and I'm gonna use this just to line my lips, and then on top of that I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton liquid lipstick. Okay guys, so I quickly did this really simple hair look. This is like literally my go-to hair look whenever I'm trying to do like a quick slay, and it's actually very, very simple. What I did was I grabbed two sections of my hair from the front and then I separated them, so then I pinned up the rest of my hair with a clip. Then I took an elastic band. You can use a black one, a clear one, whatever you feel like doing. I take those two pieces and I wrap them around really tight, and then I tie the two pieces with the elastic band, and then I kind of let the rest of my hair go and kind of fix it so it looks perfectly straight. And then I take a little bit of hairspray and I only focus it on the front part of my hair just to spray those baby hairs down so we looking, you know, nice and sleek in the front. So anyways guys, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this quick slay makeup tutorial with me. I hope that when you guys do this makeup tutorial, you guys are going out on a fun night. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And by the way guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe before you leave. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit that little bell button that's right next to the subscribe box, because it lets you guys know when I upload. I'm not like a scheduled uploader. I do try to upload between 2 to 3 videos a week, and they're kind of like whenever, honestly. So definitely press that bell button so that you guys can get notifications sent to you whenever I post videos. So anyways guys, like I always say, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.